Hello. I had a small little snafu happen right before I was gonna go live. Microphone disconnected from USB. I guess that's what happens when you stream out in your living room the day before and have to swap everything back. So hello everyone, good morning. We are streaming. Let me bring down that music. But we are streaming. Today we are going to be doing some QTableTop work. It's been about a week since I worked on it, and the last time I worked on it, it was pretty nice. Like, we got a good chunk of work done, and we got right up to like finishing the floors addition to Map Druid, and we made it create it, but it didn't create the right type of group, so I had to go in and fix that. But once I did, it's at my GitHub. For those who are interested. Oops, that's the wrong button. That's the right button. Oh, why did it do it twice? That's weird. I wonder if that command exists twice. Anyway, but it's available on my GitHub. The only things that you need is a knowledge of QLab, the playback software, and a video license. Now, I wish that it didn't require that much and that I could say comfortably that you could do it without a license, but the stuff that I'm doing, the network commands, the Apple script or the script queues, all those, it's just dips its toe into needing a license. So unfortunately, that is what is required at this time. But as long as you know QLab and you got a video license, most of it runs on its own and you don't really have to think about it. You just drop in your maps, drop in your tokens. Handouts is something that I have to make at some point. I need to make a quick and easy way to drop. Hello, Pumpkin Yunkin. I totally missed your hello. But a way to drop in handouts easier, because right now it's just dragging them in, and that can be a pain, especially based on how big your handout is. So that'll be something I add in the future. But another thing today is that I have a new Chan Cam set up. She is currently eating her breakfast, or she would be here. But it is a top-down camera. Instead of it being at that weird angle, now when she lays down, you'll be able to see all of her in her donut glory. And then I finally redid this camera, so that way it's not black and white anymore. I still need the futz with the color correction side of it. And I think I need to focus it, because it's not focused on my face, it's focused on like my shoulder. But yes, Channies. But yeah, this was the exciting part, is that I now have a camera that's direct down to Chandler, so that way when I'm coding on my setup for coding, I could actually switch to her camera and it'll be a nice shot of her while she's laying down next to me. So other than that, yesterday was a good time. We had some fun playing Clubhouse games on the Switch, Kayla and I. The VOD is available. What up, Megan? The VOD is available now in the videos section of my channel. It was a blast. We played for about 3 hours. Yes, Eric is here too. But it was an absolute blast last night. We played a lot of Connect 4, some Mancala, what else? Darts. We played toy, what was it? Curling, and a couple others. But it was a good time. Yes, Connect 4 got really heated, and Pumpkin Yunkin was the victor yet again on a Switch shit up. These Saturday gaming streams they just belong to Kayla at this point. Which isn't a problem. I enjoy it, and I think you all do too. So, today we will be jumping into QTableTop and working on that. But I had a promise for people who showed up today. I gave a tease yesterday, and even, I guess, I gave a hint on Wednesday that we were going to be launching new merch. And then, oh my God, 4 months? I've been affiliate for 4 months. Oh my God. I feel like, what? Sweet. And I'm back up to 14 subscribers. But on Wednesday we got, oh, thank you for the resub. Why didn't even Eric, thank you for the resub. I think you were my first subscriber. So I really appreciate it. But yes, Wednesday I teased that there's going to be new merch, and I said that the hint was going to be baseball. Then yesterday I gave another hint, and it was baseball tee. And I said that everybody would have to stop by today, this morning, to get the actual details. So I now have not the window open because apparently I decided not to be prepared. You know what? No one's called for it yet, but I'm caffeinating. So we now have a new merch campaign that is launching today. And I'm going to drop it right in front of my face so you can all see it. Get excited. Hydrate, thank you. Oh, wow, is this empty? Did I put it down and it's empty? No, okay. I definitely need more water, but thank you for that. So let's drop. Here we go. Get excited. Oh, well. Oh, that's funny. It decided to get rid of the background, which means that you can still see my face under this. But we now have the Beyond Beard shirts. Thank you, Eric, for dropping the link at the same time. I appreciate it. So they come, the t-shirts themselves come in dark heather gray, Tahiti blue, which is nice and fluorescent, gold, which is more of like an orange color, neon heather green, and finally banana cream, which is like a nice tan color. I love the fact that these are all obnoxious colors because that's the kind of merch life that I live. So there's those. And then what the hint was this whole time, not only was it baseball tee, as in a baseball tee, but it was also t-shirts. So technically it was a hint for both of these. So, ha! But we also have these amazing, amazing things. These baseball tees are my life. They are the 3/4 sleeve ones. So they're not full length that you have to roll up. So they're actual baseball tees. So I'm really excited. We have the premium heather and heather white. We have black and heather white. We have purple rush and heather white. We have vintage royal blue and heather white. And then finally, red and heather white. Apparently they didn't have some fancy name for red. But we now have these amazing shirts available. And the link is available if you use the code !merch, which, yes, thank you for the biddy hype. Where is it? There it is. So if you use the !merch, you can get the link. Any of you can use it. But yes, Heather, 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 and someone. Exactly. There may be a theme there. I don't know. But that is now available. It's a great way to support the channel if you have the opportunity. I know some people can't subscribe. They can't do something every month, but this is one of those things that, you know, after I think it was 2 months of me being affiliate, I launched the Beyond Beard mug. You all absolutely killed it. I'm so happy that a few of you purchased it. Technically, that merch is still available until supplies are run out. So if you didn't get a mug, that when you go to the Beyond Beard shirts link, you can actually find the Beyond Beard mug and actually buy it if you haven't yet. But otherwise, the Beyond Beard shirts are now available. So get excited, get hyped. Thank you for the biddies again. But I wanted to actually announce that today for those who tune into my Sunday morning streams. So yeah, other than that, let's get some things up and running for us. So that way we can actually do the thing. You unlocked the It Is What It Is? Yes! Oh, I was wondering when you were gonna get there. Good job. It is what it is. So yeah, you'll figure out that most of my emotes and cheer motes are either stuff I say on stream a lot or things that are specific to us, like as a community. And then lastly, anything that I saw in the room. So you'll see that like tier 3 subscribers get that emote. Tier 2 subscribers get Stitch, which is right here. Tier 1 subscribers get, you know, Cat Dad, Punkin Yunkin, Channy, who is sometimes in the room, and Punkin Yunkin, who sometimes plays with me. And then I have It Is What It Is a cheer mode. Incite Bike, which is an inside joke for all of you who come to our Mario Kart streams. But yeah, so I'm having an absolute blast making these emotes and hanging out with y'all. So keep it coming, so that way when I get more emotes, we can make them specifically for you. Also, if you have Better TV or BTTV, there are some more emotes that you can all use. Everyone can use. You don't have to be a subscriber. There's the DDM-D20, which is a GIF emote, so it actually moves. There's the Beyond Beard, which is on the shirts, the mugs, all that great stuff. Oh no, there you go. You can see the glasses now. And then I have the hair, glasses, and beard. So you can play a little match game while it flies across the screen. So have fun with that. I will be coding. Also having fun, but mostly coding. Oh, what's up with chat in this screen? What'd you do? Oh, that's what happened. There we go. I have chat so it can either fill up the box that's underneath me or fill up the whole screen, and then I just mask out the top of it. So that's what we're looking at there. But anyway, last time we were here, we were digging through Map Druid and adding in floors. So that was something like I've had floors for a while built into the map toggle. That you could turn on and off floors based on what level you needed to turn on. Floors have also kind of been de facto like map alternative, where if there's a daylight version and a night version of a map, you can switch between the two and keep the same masks and stuff like that. So it's been a something that I've been able to do on the back end for a while, but you had to do it all manually in the map section of the queues, which, by the way, come on. Why is my mouse not looking right? Open a new window. So yeah, for the longest time, let's get these. So, you had to set up all this stuff that you see over here manually. So if you needed a dungeon with a bunch of masks and a bunch of floors, you had to physically go in here and create all of these from scratch, which is not very helpful if I want this to be something that someone can just pick up and play with. So I am now in a spot where I need to make adjustments to such things, i.e. able to create multiple floors for a map, but now to create masks in those maps, whether it be a individual mask or an individual map or one with floors. I need to be able to add the masks into the drawing or into the virtual tabletop. So that is what we are going to be working on today. The biggest thing and the biggest challenge with all of this is going to be the fact that masks are children, as this is called, because there's the parent group and then the children inside of it. Masks are a children group queue are children video queues in a children going up a level, children group queue of the main floor or map, embedded, if it's floors, into the floor children queue, and then into the actual map children queue, and then the area parent queue. So I have to dig in quite a bit and find exactly where this part of the queue needs to trigger in its scripting, so that way it actually adds it where it needs to, and that I can just drag it all in via the script and not have to do it all manually like I've been doing before. So so at this point, there is a section where, if token count is not 0, set map counter to 1. If token count is greater than 1, then run this. Else run single map. So what I need to do, I think, is make the mask stuff work with a single map with no floors. And if I can make it do that, then I just have to put it into the multiple floor section, just so that way it repeats with every floor. So it's essentially doing the same thing. It's just however many floors exist, it would just have to repeat. So I think I have to turn off this little fan. It's getting kind of chilly in here. Oh, coffee is life. Seriously, I'm glad that I this is a really nice mug, and I'm happy that I was able to make it and that I have it as a desk item, but it's so small compared to the amount of coffee I need in the morning. And that's not doxing the cup. It's a pretty damn good cup, especially if you just need a quick cup, or like if I'm doing something short and sweet. But for these morning streams, I need the big cup. So also something that I haven't really been able to see because I don't have a way to view I do, but I don't want to use the resources for my screen. Can you all read the code? Because that's something that I've always been curious about, because the code itself is pretty small on my screen, and I know that I can read it, but I'm then taking what it looks like on my screen and scooching it down so it fits in a little box that's smaller than 1080. So I'm just curious if you can see the code, because I don't want to keep doing all these coding streams if for some reason you can't read the code. So this is the main section. So all it does is select the map. So I think I need to make a "Are there masks?" question. That's first. And I think it needs to be up here. Mask checker. Oh, I don't need... Oh, I need a button. That's what I need, this one. Oh, you're watching on your phone. Okay. Yes. No. Default button. No. Mask choice is cancel, then return. Oh, I should spell mask correctly. Okay. Masks. File script. So I am going to go all the way to run this. So existing area, utility, map name, testing, 1, 2, 3, set. Floor count 1, masks, yes or no. Cancel. It should stop it. Awesome. Okay. So it got all the way to that point, which means that I know that the code up until that point will run every time, which is great. So now that I know that within the coding that the if there's going to be a mask or not, it'll take that information and replicate stuff based on that answer. Instead of it always asking, it'll only do it if the answer is yes on those points. So if mask choice is yes, then set mask count to 1. Repeat. I need to get the mask name. Display dialog, mask, 1 name, default answer blank with title, map druid. Ooh! See, I'm learning all of this little nuance stuff. So set is there that's something that I have to think about to make a variable that adds a letter or a number to the end of it. So floor name and so set this floor or this mask to floor name floor name and mask count. And if, just so that way I can compile. Ah, shit. Oh, oops. Set this mask to text returned of results. No. And repeat. There we go. Boom. Now it should compile. Perfect. So set this mask No, that's not going to work. I don't know if I can do this. Because I don't think I can concat. I can't concat variables. Okay. Because I wanted to get all the information first. Okay. Is it time to go to the Google machine? You know what I haven't done? And it's probably really important. Save. What are we sitting at? 11. Haha. Okay. Let's jump onto the Google machine. Shall we? Did I just hear an alert? Megan Wilson, thank you. And my alerts are being funky. Let's see if I can refresh them. That might help, but thank you for the biddies. I appreciate it. Okay, so. Thank you, Pumpkin Yunkin. Yep. That was that stuff right there. I was just learning about this because I'm trying to teach myself Python right now, and just learning about how you can concat multiple different kinds of variables. You just have to call out or use the like point what is it, point string or point str, point int, and all the other ones. You got to use those to actually change it to that different variable type before you can combine it. And AppleScript doesn't really have that aside from as string and stuff like that, but defining a variable is one of those things that it kind of I don't know if I can actually do it this way or if I have to do like a Does anybody out there have any ideas on how I pull this off? Because I want to be able to do like, you know, mask name 1 as like a variable, but it changes with every time it repeats. So every time it repeats, it creates a new variable. Aha! I can't create dynamic variables. So I have to create a list, a pre-made list, and then incrementally count up. And if I click cancel, it'll stop the repeat. Oh, that's so gross. I hate AppleScript for that right now. Set mask list to mask 1, mask 2, mask 3, mask 4, no, 4, mask 5, mask 6, gross, mask 7. Should I just go to 10? Let's start with 10. Oh, damn it. I put a period. I do, yes. At least I think I do. Let me think. Hold on. Because I need to do... Yeah, because I need to grab... all the names of each of the masks. So I'll grab the name of the floor and the file of the floor. It does, I think. But wouldn't that be the same situation that I'm in right now? It's just instead of using a list, I'm using an array. So like I'm storing information in variables in a list so that way I can use it within the runtime, but an array, it would store it in the array and I pull from it. So it's the same amount of work, it's just how I want it to be, how clean I want it to be. Am I mistaken? Each spot is that info. That's true. So that way, instead of it being stored in a variable, it's an array that I can pull from whenever I need based on points. I'm going to continue down the list track for right now because it's something that I'm on the track of understanding currently. But I think array would be the next thing that I would do. To get spot 1. Yeah. You get spot 11. That's true. Well, let's give this a shot real quick, just before I start doing all this work. I still have to create the list. This seems like more of a pain in the ass. I'm gonna continue with this real quick because I don't. That's the other thing is if I create enough variables, what it's gonna do, like if I say I create 20 and I just do the work up front, it'll repeat. It'll repeat this command and increment the variable that it's storing this data in each time. So that way, once I click cancel, it'll just exit out of the repeat. So like no more masks are needed to be created. But then I have the mask names and the... So I have all that data up front. So I can just, what's the mask name? Set. What's the mask name? Set. So that way later when I'm asking for the files, the actual file in the browser, it'll say, what's the file name for this? What's the file name for this? And store it in a specific file name for that queue, for that variable. So that way when that variable gets called back, does all of it need to stick in? It may all need to stay in this variable. I think I might have to... Damn it. Let me dig. Oh no. That was weird. Something just tried to open? Is that what happened? Okay. Set list turn. if this mask is cancel, then no, I'm gonna not put this in here yet, because in theory if I click cancel it'll keep going. Oh wait, no, that's what it is. If this mask is cancel, then and repeat. And if. What am I getting dings for? Who's dinging me? That was weird. Anyway. Okay, repeat with I from 1 to count mask list. So it'll repeat it 10 times. Set item I of field list to word 1 of item I. Okay. If item I is cancel, then end repeat. Make sure it compiles. It doesn't. Okay. Is it end repeat or is it exit? I can never remember. I haven't saved in a while, and I just got a beach ball. Okay, save. So, if mask choice is yes, then set mask count to 1. Set map count to map count plus 1. Damn it, I knew that would happen. Okay, so now all this repeat is doing is setting the next increment mask variable, and it's setting the map count to a number. So that way later, after this is done, I can repeat this as many times as masks that have been created. Does that make sense? I'll create the mask name, and it'll tell me how many masks I need to make. So I have to do it loosely the same way that I did floors. So I'm going to completely break this queue to run it real quick. It's not going to let me get very far, but I want to see... Floor count 1. Masks, yes. Please select test map 1, 2, 3 map image. Okay, it already broke. It didn't even let me start doing anything with the masks, so that's fun. Let's see why. Probably because a variable wasn't defined or something, and I'm... Do I have to set this outside? That field list, that's what I did. Sometimes I hate Apple scripts. I'm curious if this is going to be it. Try this again. Oh, because it's right at the beginning and now it broke before it even started running. Ah! Dang it. Why? What am I doing wrong? Well, I guess that's the other thing is do I actually need to do it this way? Or can I do it that it repeats as many times as it need, and every time that it repeats, it does three things. It grabs the mask name, it grabs the mask file, and then it creates all the mask data. And when I get out of making the loop, then it'll put it into a mask folder and have it sit there waiting for it to get pulled into everything else. I think that might be better. So the mask counter is still needed. So mask count. Set mask name to text returned. If mask name is cancel, then return. Oh, what the hell is that quote doing over there? What the hell? Compile. Okay. So I'm basically doing the same thing that the floor does, except I'm doing it with masks. So I wonder if I just take this whole thing of cues. So instead of floor name, it's mask name. Set the target to choose file. Mask image file. Set current queue list, okay. Make type video. Set map queue to last item. Set the file target of map queue to the target. Set queue name of map queue to mask name. Oops. Set mask. I enjoy this song. Set mask num. Mask number. So now this queue name is mask name. And then this should be mask num. Set opacity. Make type group. If mask count is 1, then and if set queues to group to map queue. Set each QID to each queue. Move QID to the end of group queue. Oh, this needs to be a fire all queue. Where are you? Oh, it's already there. Okay. Set queue number. Masks. It compiled, yay! Step 1. So I don't want it to be return. I want it to be exit repeat. Exit repeat. No, this one should be returned, because if I hit it there, I'm done. So I gotta save. Wait for it to be finished compiling. Save. A lot of emails right now. Not sure why. So there should be cancel. No more masks. Okay, so what it's going to do is it's going to repeat Do I even need to worry about this mask count anymore? I don't think I do. Oh, I do, because it needs to increment every time it adds a new mask. So after it does, set mask count to mask count plus 1. Okay, so in theory, that is going to run. And I can't test it until I know that the group queue will get moved. Set floor queue to group queue. So it should be if is it floor check or mask check? What did I call it? If mask choice is yes. Where did I define mask choice? I forgot. Oh no. Mask choice, okay. If mask choice is yes, then else and if. Oops. And if floor queue. Oh, no. Mask Q. Okay. Compile. Successfully compiled. That's good. Good spot to be. I need more coffee. Ah! Okay, let's see if this works. So we need this one over here so we can watch it happen. Cool. Existing area, Testville. In, test, in. Floor count 1. Masks. Yeah. In test in map. This one. Ah! Why? Why? Why'd it fail? Why? Why? Damn it. That angers me. One more time. Existing area, Testville, map name, in test, in. One floor. Yes, there's masks. Okay. Icewind Dale. Boom. Mask 1 name. Okay. Dining room. Mask 1 number. I1. Whoo! Okay. It failed. Okay. It started creating it.
I've done a lot in my life.
But it didn't move it in there. It also didn't give it a name.
Like I've done big shows, I've done small shows. I've traveled so much. I've learned a lot along the way, and I've realized there's more to life. So I don't have no time. I don't even have a minute to waste. I feel like every second of my life now, I've got to find a way to keep motivating people before it's too late.
Kind of mad that that was the problem, because that's a really simple solution. I just had the wrong variable in the wrong place. Ugh. Okay. Try this again, shall we? Existing. Test fill. Testing. 1 floor. Yes, there's masks. Foyer. F1. Mask 2. Cancel. It stopped. It did what I asked and moved it into the group, but it stopped, which means it's not continuing past the repeat. It's actually exiting the repeat. If mask name is cancel, then exit repeat. Oh! Ooh. It exits the big boy repeat, which is not what I want. Damn it. Exit nested repeat. Why? It's the exit repeat. That's the problem. I just gotta figure out why it's exiting out of the whole thing and just stopping my script from running. I think this is my favorite setup on the stream because even when I'm looking over at OBS, I'm still, my nose, like my face is looking at the code. So whether I'm looking forward or this way, it's still appropriate. I like it. Is there another repeat past this if? If set if. No, it's the only repeat that it's in. Because I could easily do a, you know, how many masks are in this map? Only repeat it that many times, but maybe that's my solution. No, I have to do it this way because I needed to X the repeat and still keep going and do the rest of the cues. It's just not doing it correctly. So let's try something crazy. Oh man. I'm turning it off and turning it back on again. Ugh. That got really loud, I'm sorry. Try this again, shall we? Maybe the exit repeat will work. Ugh! Equivalent of continue. Exit repeat. Yeah. That's what I'm doing. Oh. Repeat 1 times. Set value to item 1 of an item. That's stupid. But it's what I have to do. Apparently I have to create a nested repeat. So it'll be if mask name is cancel, then repeat 1 times exit repeat. Oh, this is stupid. End repeat. It's legitimately all I got to do is be able to exit this repeat and the rest of the code should run. I'm upset. It's such a simple thing to stop the whole process. And adding it into the floors is just, I mean, it should be just copy and pasting. I don't know if I'll be able to do that on the stream today. Yes, it's just copy and pasting, but there's probably going to be some debugging that I have to do that I might not have time for today. Okay, let's see if that nested repeat actually works. Arrow. Floor count 1. Masks, yes. This is your floor. Mask name 1. Who? P1. That's the map for Pooh. Mask 2 name. Deck. D1. Damn it. Oh. So maybe I should do that. Then I do, let me delete this just so that way it doesn't clog up stuff. But I can do a repeat while instead of a nested repeat, I'll just say set then set end loop to false. So set true. Repeat while end loop is false. And then I got to define end loop to false up here. So as soon as it set end loop to true, oh no, false. I don't think exit is an actual thing. It's probably gonna throw. Let's try it, shall we? Existing testville. Map name. Fun! Floor count 1. Masks, yes. Here's the floor. Mask name. Porch. P1. Floor 2. Or mask 2. Basement. B1. Cancel. I think it's because that exit repeat is still there. Ugh. I keep getting an email about a bill that I've been paying off for a while, saying, hey, you're gonna pay it off soon. You sure you don't want to spend more money so that way you don't have to, you know, cancel? I'm just like, not how it works. So maybe where's my, there it is. More masks? Yes, no. Well, I should have cancel. If mask choice to button, sorry, is More mask choice. More mask choice. Then return if more mask choice is yes, then no. Else, oops. Else, set end loop to false. Ah, thank you, friend. As soon as it's done compiling, because this is the big ass code, I will save. All saved. Cool. So this, in theory, is going to set the end loop to true, and it's just going to ask me a question. So now I'm going to try it again. Existing area, test fill, map name, Gucci. Floor count 1, masks, yes. Here is the floor. Ah, it already broke. Why? Oh, mother. I hate that it's that simple. That's my least favorite error. Is when it's just like, hey, you changed text somewhere, but you didn't change it here. That's bad. Come on. Okay, save. Try it again. Existing, Testville. Fruit Loops. Floor count 1. Masks? Yas. Mask 1. Bedroom. Oops. Yeah, and I thought about that if I just pulled it over to say, like, what is it? I did it again. But yeah, if I pull it into, yeah, I know. And I thought about using script editor because it's really clean and simple, and it can import all the QLab stuff into it. But this is just a dictionary. So I'd have to have, I don't know, man. I'm only 4 months affiliate, so I'll figure it out. It's not where I wanted it, but well, floor count 1, masks, yas. There's the map. Mask 1. Entry. E1. Yes. What'd I break this time? We rocking out on this Sunday morning. I get to go to Target today, friends. I'm gonna double mask. Probably gonna wear long sleeves. I'm still really paranoid to go out in public, but I'm gonna go to Target today. Like a Midwesterner. Damn it. I spelled choice wrong. Maybe I should start doing this in VS Code. I'll be like a big kid coder. A big kid coder. Existing. Test. Map name. Big kid. Floor count 1. Masks. Yes. Boom. Mask name. VS Code. V1. Foyer. I spelled that way wrong. F1. Yeah, in VS Code, like the actual application, I have no issue with. It's still the coding side of it. Like I have no problem with VS Code. It's just I've always done these compiles in QLab. No. Did it just work? Let's go look. Adventure handouts. Big kid base, big kid mask. Oh yeah. Ah. I'm so happy. Now let's see if it runs though. That's the thing. Saved. Thank you. So now that I've inserted it, let's make sure that I can actually trigger it. So Testville, big kid. Big kid masks, V1, VS Code active, disable. F1. Boy, you were disable. So now in theory, these should be set to 0. Send to inspector. Perfect. And this is still set to 1, which is great. So now what I need to do is V1 enabled, which means now VS code should be set to 1. It works. It freaking works. Okay. I got a little bit of time. I'm going to see if I can actually add this into the floors. So let's get rid of this mask, or this map, because it's not real. So it's taking everything that I just made, that little repeat loop, and embedding it somewhere in the floors repeat. So that way, yes, design and conquered. I'm not sure what level this is at, but eventually you'll get this cheer mote, Eric, and I'm really excited because I love emotes that only get dropped when something awesome happens, and I think that one is very much in that vein. So, okay. We know that the mask thing works. If mask choice is yes, so just copy this whole thing. I know. Okay. I think it should go right here. The match choices, yes, set math count 1. Or name. Then I gotta find that if that I made. So that way move floor video queue to floor group. I think this is it. And or masks. Mask video queues to floor group. Mask choices yes, then map and mask queue. Map queue. So let's double check here. So floor name should have been defined before this moment. But let's double check. So floor name is here. and masks. That's correct. Perfect. Because this just needs to be named the mask info. This needs to be named something that the mask queue can look for. Okay. I think this might be it, friends. I'm going to save before I run it. We're going to give it a try. Okay, so existing area, Testville, map name, let's go. Floor count 2, masks, hell yeah. Floor name 1, ground, and it's this file. Mask 1 name, dining, D1, and it's this file. More masks, not on this floor. Floor 2 name, first, and it's this file, I guess. Mask 1 name, foyer, I spelled it wrong again, F1, and it's this file. Yes, mask 2, bedroom, spelled that way wrong, B1, and it's gonna be this file. More masks, no. Moment of truth, friends. Let's go, floors, ground. I don't know if you can see how big the smile is on my face, but it worked! Yes! Yes. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so masks work for floors and for individual masks. Now, one thing that I know I need to do, because I always forget this, is pardon me, I need to make a warning. I'm gonna save, but I need to make a warning on the section of this code where it asks for the queue number and say make sure it's unique to the rest of your file. Also, in case anybody was wondering, we are going to be raiding over to Beaky B today after I'm done, because she is doing a charity stream today from 12 to 8. She is going the long haul today for her charity stream, and I am so excited for her. So we will be raiding over there. Where is the... unique to workspace. That's good enough for me. See, scroll down to where it is in this one. Boop. I know Beaky is thriving like crazy right now. She just got to 1,000 followers, so she's now a Epic creator. Well, she's a creator in the Epic store, so that way people can actually help her out with V-Bucks and other things at the time of purchase. So I think that's pretty sweet. So I just want to double check that this shows me the alert that I want it to. Dupe D1. Yeah, unique to workspace. Awesome, that's what I wanted to say. Cancel. Cancels the whole thing. Doesn't do anything without me saying so. Save. Awesome. Okay, so I'm going to close out all of these random windows. And then we are going to, actually, since that's saved, we can close out of it. Then I can go into the GitHub desktop app. Yeehaw! Man, perfect timing today. I'm so happy. So summary, masks added to map druid queue. Masks can now be added to and alone masks or maps as well as those with floors. Commit to main. Push origin. Should get a nice little ding ding over in the Discord. Boom. You heard it. I heard it. It's happening. And then the last thing I want to do is close out of. I wish I could check issues on this app. I don't think I can. It's just gonna pull me over. That's fine. We'll just go over to issues and pushed. Oops. Added. Pushed to main. So one of the next things I want to do is add modify map to the map queue. That'll be so that way when you create your map and everything, the thing that it does right now is its origin point is center. Well, that's not always where you want your map to sit. So I want to create, let me switch over to here. I want to create a way for people to be able to select a modify, and they can go in and actually move the map and set it where they want it to. And once it's set, it'll do a double check and run through its little, is this lined up to the grid kind of check. And it'll say, are there any masks? Shift it here. Are there multiple floors? Move everything at once. And then it just automatically will do it by just modifying one map. That is going to be a little bit more intense of a stream in regards to the coding and debugging that's going to be required for it. So I might have to start it offline and then jump onto a stream at some point and do that. Thank you everyone who has tuned in today. Thank you for the biddies of encouragement and the resub. Eric, you have been a huge help in the stream. Thank you for being a moderator as well as a subscriber and follower. I am going to be logging off here in a second. Don't forget, the new merch campaign has been dropped for the Beyond Beard shirts. There's t-shirts that are all in nice fluorescent colors, as well as baseball tees that are in the classic white with colored sleeves. So check those out. I tried to get the pricing down as much as possible, so that way you can get them for a good deal. It would really help me if you purchase those. But at the end of the day, I know money is tight, and I completely understand. You just being here, interacting with the chat is amazing. So we are going to be raiding over to Beaky, so I will get that set up on my end here in a second. But before I do so, I do have to remind people that I post in the Discord when I know my next week's schedule. I can already tell you right now, Wednesday is going to be Witcher again. Witcher Wednesday. We're making it happen. It's going to be a thing. Next Sunday, though, I don't know if I'm going to work on QTableTop. I might do a nostalgia neighborhood sort of situation and play an old school game, or I might work on my Light Hack software. I bought Light Hack, and it came with an Arduino Uno and a bunch of other wiring stuff, and I was thinking about setting the camera up above down so that way we can actually watch me do some of the wiring and soldering, and I think it would be a fun stream to do on a Sunday morning. So jump in the Discord if you aren't already. It's a good place. That's where I post that information on the regular, as well as my socials. Anything, Instagram is behind the streams, cat pics, drink pics, food pics, Instagram. Facebook is when upcoming events are in the trajectory, so that way I can let people know what's going on in my professional life. And then Twitter is my day-to-day kind of random off-the-cuff sort of stuff. So please, if you haven't already, give those a follow. But we are going to start this raid, so let me know if you're going to jump over there, so that way we can send you. And then other than that, I will see you all on Wednesday, if not sooner. And thank you for coming. Design and conquer, my friends. Bye.